Alright, so, as you go through the swells, you come to an area where a few different of the... As you look up, you see a few different drapes and everything, and then far up you see what makes up the next layer of the rise. You come to this one part where it looks like the drapes kind of just move downwards close to the ground. At a rather sharp angle. It's a fenced-in area that has, well, a light and what looks to be a almost reverse tornado going up into it. It's caged off and there are a good 10 guards surrounding it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if we walk up to it, do they, like, stop us from trying to walk through or talking to them? Or
As you try to walk up to it, one of them does walk up to you. Do you have any business up in the rise?
Yes, we do.
And
I'm with the Bard
also
College.
Oh, college, huh?
Oh,
Any
yeah.
proof?
Volley poof?
He just rolls
did you
his
say?
eyes. He said, do you got any proof?
Oh. Well, boy, do I. I'd like to make a performance. Wait, magic is allowed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I cast Unearthly Chorus. And then I play a song. Are you ready for my song?
Yes.
19.
You're both alright. Got anything from the guild itself?
Yes, I have my guild papers. I pull out my guild papers with the seal and everything.
He looks it over. Yeah? Alright. Go on. Is he with you?
Oh, yes.
Alright.
No one else is, though. Just these two. Just him. Me.
Okay. You don't got somebody invisible following you or something, do you?
No, I'm just saying, like, don't let anyone after us try to get up. No ruffians. Like, there aren't ruffians up here, are there?
No, this is the actual good part of the city.
Oh, good. Lovely. Yes, so it's just us two.
Alright. He takes out a key, puts it in the lock, unlocks the gate, and it's, as he's opening it, it's a rather fine-looking gate, rather well-crafted, looks like it's made of silver. And it goes up about 20 feet to where the drapes come down, not quite touching. And as he opens it, you feel the wind, not just on your feet where it's been traveling along the ground, but there's a nice force of wind that kind of blows your hair back.
Do I look majestic?
Give me a general
Majestic
charisma.
13.
You look somewhat majestic.
Okay.
Alright, go on.
Thank you!
So, when we get to the top, I look at Aussie and I say, thanks for the help back there.
With what?
Getting us up here.
Oh, of course, my dear. What are friends for?
So just being clear, you guys step into the tornado.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you stepped on, you slowly begin to lift up. As you feel the air slowly let off, you glide a little bit. You see that this area up here, where it connects to, isn't as heavily guarded, and it's rather like a fine pavilion-looking area. You slowly float down and land next to a rather nicely made fountain.
I'm sure you do the same thing for me. With whatever organization you're affiliated with. Right?
I'm sorry?
I'm sure you'd do the same for me with whatever organization you're affiliated with.
What affiliations?
Do you not have friends anywhere?
No, I don't.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you'll find some other way to repay me. Oh god, you're poor.
Didn't say I was poor.
What? You see? Oh, you heard that. Right. Anywho, well, I'm gonna go find a place to get a shower, maybe a bath, maybe some scented soaps, oils, you know. I don't know if that interests you.
Tavern can draw me a bath, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, but it won't be fancy. Well, I guess we're up here, so it might be fancy. But you get the idea. It's not going to be as fancy.
He said a good tavern, right? Good taverns are fancy.
Yes, but not as fancy as a bathhouse if you're looking for a good bathe.
I want to soak and then get a woman and go to sleep.
Oh my.
And he just heads off towards the tavern.
Oh, I didn't know he was a bard too. Jokes. Okay, do you want to do your tavern thing then?
Alright. So you guys are splitting up?
Mr. Klaus.
I guess.
Okay.
I want to conjure...
I head to the tavern. I don't know where she goes.
I'm like going to find a bathhouse. I'm just going to make a wild guess here and say it's somewhere near Guilforth's house.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 14 and 22.
Going to
Looking
the happy
around,
bathhouse.
you go over by Guilful's houses, but that's what you kind of assume. It's just nice houses, like, not like extremely high class, but just like upper middle class nice. You don't see a bathhouse around in the area. You do catch a few hints that there's probably a bathhouse as you're walking around asking a few questions. Right there.
Oh wait, sorry, my character sheet's covering it. Say again. Over there.
Yep.
Okay. I will walk over there, and I want to get a piece of paper and conjure an origami dog to like keep guard on me, and like put him on my shoulder. So like if anyone gets like too close to me to like pickpocket me or anything, he'll like bark at them.
Alright. So, you set that up, and you begin making your way. Nothing seems to occur on your way there.
Lovely.
And you find the pink swan.
The pink swan, not the pink flamingo.
Yes, the pink swan.
Oh, hello. I knock. It's them.
As you walk up, it's like, you see just water slowly running. There's different layers of the taupes and everything. You see water somewhat going up from the sea, and going up to the ceiling of this, running along it, defying physics. And it seems to go through some kind of, like, filter about 50 feet up from you. And then the water comes back down, and it goes through this odd metal structure. It looks like there's some kind of redness coming out of it. It reminds you of Blacksmith's Forge, and then comes out the other side heated, and then dips down into the pink swan, somewhat raining down upon it.
Oh, well, I'll go in.
Right. You go in, you push aside the curtains, and you see a front desk. A rather barely dressed, muscular man sits behind the counter, and he looks rather bored.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Not many customers this evening.
No. I guess people are getting ready for the festival tomorrow or something.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is getting ready for the festival.
Huh.
No, okay, you're not into comedy. Well, I would like a bathe.
Alright, that's gonna be 2 copper.
Sure. Does it come with, like, scented oils and soaps to make me smell fancy?
That's gonna be a little bit extra.
That's fine.
Alright. It's gonna be 5 copper then.
Done. I
Double
hand
the
him
price.
5 copper.
Alright.
I hand him 5 copper.
You hand over 5 copper, and you get the feeling that he kind of just assumed that you're with the Bard's College, and that his prices are probably normally a little bit higher than this, but...
Oh, okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Come on, Bard College. Discount.
Yes. There was probably some kind of frequent visitor thing going on. You don't know.
Like a punch card, 10 baths, get your 11th bath free.
We'll fucking deal with them. But anyways,
I know.
he
I go.
hands you over some scented oils and lavender soap.
Oh, lavender. I love lavender. Okay, well, I take a bath and I smell nice.
Okay. Riker.
That's all I
Right.
wanted from that, so that I can then go to the Bard College in peace.
Okay.
So he goes up to the door of the what is it called? The honeysuckle.
Yes. It's a rather nice looking place, as nice as it can look for being a tent still. It has a sign up front that says the honeysuckle and very flowery lettering on it. Literally, in some cases, as the I and L and sickle are literally flowers.
Okay.
You walk in, there's a few customers, not too much going on, and a rather overweight man stands behind the bar cleaning cups.
Got it. Okay. So I walk up to the tender, or whether there's a barmaid or something that is walking around, giving rooms or whatever. Whoever the normal person in this establishment would probably be, I could probably like figure them out.
You would get the feeling that there's typically a barmaid, but they're kind of just slow enough today that she probably isn't working at the moment.
Right. So I walk over to the
If you
bartender
would
and
be.
so I walk over and I say, "Hello there.
Oh, hey! What can I do you for?
I'd like a room and I'd like a hot bath drawn for me."
Of course, now, would you like the typical room, or would you like the suite?
Nothing too special, but something secure and nice enough for a man that's been on the road for a few months.
Alright, that's gonna be 5 gold.
Shit.
Bard College discount.
I look him in the eye and I say, what are your actual room prices? Like, what's the normal price?
Oh, normal price for an average room, that's 5 gold. For the suite, that's 100 gold a night.
Oh fuck.
Now, how long does 5 gold last?
1 night.
What do I get with that?
Well, he looks around, there's one person kind of passed out on the table, another person seems to just kind of be, like, nosing on a mug. That's pretty much it. Well, here, let me show you. He puts the cup down and steps out from behind the bar. If you follow him, he begins walking up some stairs. And it's a rather nice place. The stairs seem to be... They look like they're mobile, but they kind of feel lighter. They might be enchanted, or they might be some other different material, just to make it to where it doesn't just break through the cloth. The doors have all these different engravings of great epic fights that happened during the war, and whenever the Bloodlands spoke off. He takes you off to one of them, and opens it up. It has a bed that has these drapes just coming down upon it. It's extremely big, like, if you took about 2 king-size beds and, like, smushed them together, that's the size of this.
So it's a really nice, like, hotel room. Like, really nice.
Like, it's the place that you stay at if you want to, like, go on vacation and, like, have a nice time.
Alright, so Riker's already pulled out the gold. Like, he's already has the 5 gold in his hands. So he like, sees the inside of the room and he's like, I think this will earn my gold. And he hands him 5 gold and then says, when can that bath be drawn up?
Give me about... I'll have to go get the canter downstairs. Give me about 15 minutes.
Okay. And you guys don't have to worry about heating it up. I think I can do that myself.
Oh, mage.
Yeah, I know a little bit of spells, just thaumaturgy and the like. Things to make your voice sound loud, get something heated up a little bit. That's about it.
Oh,
Not too powerful.
are you druids? Or
No, more in the studying ways, or it just comes out of me like the magic. Yeah.
well,
If you
you might want to
have any
go
needs-
see the ink blot then.
What's the ink blot?
Oh. Yeah, I guess you weren't from around here. That just kind of confirmed it. How did you end up in this? How did you end up in the Rise?
Oh
Well,
no.
one of my friends is a Bard College associate, and
Oh,
they
I
came to this
see.
town, and I came with, and that was it.
Alright, well, the Inkblot is the local mages guild. It's the only one in the Bloodlands.
Would
They
you
have
be
some,
able to? Sorry.
they have some, they're typically good at, scroll writing or something, I don't know. The wife goes on and on about it, but I don't really pay attention.
Do you have any idea where they are?
Yeah. They're right, and he starts giving you directions, and I just revealed it on the map.
Okay, I see that. And I look at them and I say, if you have any uses for the skills of a apprentice mage, I'd be happy to lend assistance. Or if you know anybody around town that would need that assistance.
I'll keep it in mind. What's your name?
Her name's Riker.
Got a last name?
And Electi.
Oh.
And he says it like he hasn't said it in probably years, right? Because he never uses it.
Electi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Along with that bath, do you mind a cup of sugar?
Oh, yes, it's gonna be a copper for the sugar.
And are my meals included in the room, or is that separate?
Yes, the average meal is included in the room, it's just anything extra.
Alright, about an hour after the bath is drawn, can I have that brought up to my room as well?
A copper?
Yeah, like, he's not asking for, like, a lot of... Like, a bag of sugar is, like, maybe 3 copper.
I don't think he means sugar.
No, I do mean sugar. Like
What?
a little cup of sugar.
Why?
So you can scrub the grime off your body?
Oh. I thought it was a euphemism.
Immediately goes that way in your mind, doesn't it? Okay.
Well, you said that you wanted a woman, so I'm like, oh, okay, he's asking for a cup of sugar, i.e.
dirty as
sexual
fuck right
relations with a
now.
woman.
Like-
Okay, well, Ozzy does have a point with that, but continue.
Okay.
Riker can find his own woman, I'm sure. He's got a high charisma.
That's what I genuinely thought.
So
I thought, like,
I
oh,
got
Bard
it, I
College
got you.
discount copper for lady sex?
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, he asked that. He was kind of, like, talking, like, he was kind of, like, saying his name a few times, like, trying to think in his mind. Is there, like, anything on the top of that? Like, I should be, like, waiting for?
Well,
Klaus?
sorry, so what was the question?
So he was, like mulling over my name, like, he was kind of, like, talking, or, like, thinking about it for a few seconds. Like, I might, like, have you heard that name before?
I think the wife mentioned it a few weeks back.
Really?
Yeah. Are you famous or something?
No, I've been just a lot of different areas. I've been to many different towns and different areas. I'm kind of a explorer, if you will.
Oh. I'll have to ask you about it then. It might have been somebody in your family. Has anybody in your family famous?
Not that I know of. As a child, I was, yeah. As a child, I had to be
Let me
given up.
reveal my entire backstory.
As a child, I was left on the doorstep, but a man named
As you start kind of like stumbling through it, he does say, "Sorry, I didn't mean to pry or anything." Just rings a bell.
No, it's just hard. It's just a hard It's just a hard childhood. It's
Tragic
hard to
backstory.
talk about. Yeah, and he's definitely mumbling and like trying to work through it, and like he's yeah. And he says, "But thank you, sir." And he pats him on the shoulder.
He nods. Well, hope you enjoy the festival. I'll go get that bath drawn, and there'll be a signal for whenever it's ready.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right. He
And
steps
he
out.
steps into his room. I guess he gave me a key or something.
Yeah. He does give you a small little key.
All right. So he waits for his bath. When the bath is drawn,
Whenever a few minutes pass, there's actually a little bit of a light that just kind of like flashes on the door.
a what?
There's a light that just kind of like flashes on the door.
Oh, so I open the door.
Nothing.
So I close it again. I walk over to the bath.
The bath seems to be ready.
Oh, there's like water in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he
Like, this was like a few minutes after, and then like, whenever you first looked over to it, there was no water in there. After that flash, there's water.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I use my spells to heat it up to like a boiling temperature. I put my like scents and soaps and stuff. I think I have 1 bar of soap or something. And then I use it and pretty much all the sugar to like scrub everything clean, hair and everything.
Alright, so you just
And
take
then
a
that's-
bit of time to relax.
Yep.
Aussie,
Hello.
you finished with your time at the Pink Swan.
I am. I thank the man on the way out and thank him for being shirtless. No. Yes. I'm done with my time at the Swan.
He is wearing a shirt, but it's just like, very deep V whenever you go to leave. He was not wearing one
Oh,
when you
I see.
entered.
Oh, wow, I'm insulted. Thank you. My good man. What was your name again?
Oh, I'm Andrew.
Amandrew. Lovely to meet you, Amandrew, and I give a small bow.
No, it's Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. Sorry. Lovely to meet you, Andrew, and I give another bow. My apologies.
Nice to meet you too. What's your name? Aussie. Oh,
Yes,
please
well,
come
Aussie.
back. We appreciate the business that your guild gives.
Of course. And we appreciate your services. I'm sure. Ta-ta!
He waves you off.
And I go off to the Bard College.
Alright.
With my dog. Origami dog.
Who is, like, kinda wet now?
I make a new one.
Okay.
I put the wet paper out, like, to dry in my little bag, and I get out a new piece of paper.
How many pieces of paper do you have?
I have 7.
Okay.
3 subjects.
Oh wait, 5. Sorry, I only have 5.
Alright,
It's fine.
Oh,
Paper's fine.
Riker, once he got in the room, also summoned his pseudo dragon. Like he like put out his hand and like pulled out of his hand, and then had him like clean off and swim or her, whatever the dragon is.
Genders.
Yes.
alright.
Hello.
Hey, fine.
Fine, you're just in time to
You
come
wanna
to the
go
Bard
with?
College.
Can I give her the summary?
Yeah.
Alright, so we split into 2 groups. It was Edward, Alton, and Holden in one group, and then Ozzy and Riker in the other. Ozzy and Riker went to the nice part of town and got baths, and were generally very nice. Alton got into a fight with homeless people that
No, wait. Not homeless people. Kids.
They were not
Yes,
homeless
yes, yes.
people. They were not. They came out of homes.
it
They
was
had
tense,
homes.
man. They were in the slums, alright?
And
And
they
that,
were still home.
like, you actually yelled, "I'm gonna kill this kid if I don't get my money."
Did I
That's
say
what you
that?
said.
It sounds like me.
Anywho, that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got most of my money back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so Walton's insane.
No.
so you can pick which group you want to try to catch up with.
I'll catch up with Aussie since there's 2 people in that group. Awesome.
Good luck with that.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you saw them going
would
off in
she
one
come
direction.
with
You
them?
stopped at a stall that was selling some sort of wonderful smelling drug.
Yay!
And, give me a, well, as you're looking it over, it seems to be like this, like, green, rolled up plant. It's like leafy. Give me a nature check.
I'm rolling my. There we go.
Its leaves are very large, like the size of your hand.
My roll 20 page is lagging. Give me a minute.
Palm tree weed.
By the way, I'm really happy with the music I found. Digging it.
I like it.
Alright.
I don't hear music.
That's your own
I
fault.
do.
That is your own fault. So looking it over, this is something called elephant's trunk. Whenever it's consumed, people feel like they're, well, a giant, basically. And it's rather nice. You've had a few of it before. It's, not so much of giving you a rush, it's just, like, alters your perception of everything to look really tiny for a while.
How much is it?
Oh, yes, that is, well, a gold a dose.
Here's 1 gold, sir.
Alright, he hands you a leaf.
Yes.
Yes, drugs.
You know, it's
Looks
generally
like
just
fine if I
eating.
Either groups, she's just gonna hang out in the market and do her own drug thing.
Just sit in a corner.
So,
Well,
let me move you back to, the man that Aussie had come down. He drew out 2 different maps for you. There's the Swells, which is this map, which is the ground layer, and then the Rise. You know that Aussie and Riker went off to the Rise, and that it's right up here. The entire yellow part is the market, the black part is the part that you're told don't go in, and then the blue part is the docks.
Okay.
So the docks is where the rest of them went. So,
Badonk.
what would you like to do?
Actually, I will go to the docks because, I don't know. I like the water.
Alright, so, you're currently right about here. Which way do you go to get there?
Well, I mentioned you would have seen what direction we left.
Yeah,
I choose.
you did see them go off in this general direction.
Well, that's where I was gonna go, so.
Okay. So, as you move between the kiosk and back into a little bit of an open area, there's a few different tents that just kind of splayed out. There's, kids crying, guards running over towards something. You're not quite...
Remember, we never knew him.
Only Alton would make children cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you go off in that direction, or do you want to just continue on your normal path?
I'm going to eat this elephant trunk and see if, elephants, whatever, and see if I can see over the crowd, because I feel giant now.
Alright, so as you eat it, you actually feel your head just kind of swell up. You feel yourself rise about 20 feet off the ground. You look down at your hands, which are about 2 miles away. The tents are about the size of ants. You look out over the sea, and you see tiny little... about the size of, well, your thumbnail ships just kind of going in and out.
This is some good shit. Can I see Alton or Riker slowly walking away from the chaos?
I'm also there.
Give me an investigation. I'm gonna say with advantage. Cause drugs. Yes, you do see them walking. They're right about here at the moment. And you also see a pile of ash and just clothes. Just with guards standing over it, about 200 feet away from them.
I'm going to go as far around the ashes as I can and go over to them.
Right. I do want to point out that there's Alton that's going off towards the east, and then I believe that Holden and Jack stayed together.
Jack.
Jack. Which is Edward's current code name.
Yes.
Who's Edward? Never heard of him.
I guess I'll go toward Holden because he's an elf and I'm kind of racist.
A wise decision.
Alright. So, you begin making your way over there. You see them out of breath. Give me a constitution. Actually, Holden, Edward, and Fine, are you rushing over there or are you just walking over there?
I was just gonna walk because I feel huge anyway.
Alright.
Why would I run?
I'm huge! So you take your giant feet and slowly step over the buildings. You tumble 1 or 2 times, or 10, but your giant form just keeps going. I would like Holden and Edward to both make Constitution saves as you did one out of there.
Well, if I could say, I did have like quite a bit distance advantage, so I probably
Yeah.
wasn't sprinting. I was just jogging away.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind with the DC.
I was sprinting. Because I was, like, right there when it happened, so I need to run.
Alright, Edward, you're currently just kind of like out of breath, hands on knees. Holden, you're about doing the same.
He goes jogging and he's out of breath. I go sprinting. I'm close to his. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, that's perfect.
I am not athletic.
So I like put my hands on my knees and I look down at you two and I'm like, what happened to you today?
So, you see the elven woman that you know so well walk up to you, and her eyes are like extremely wide, and she puts her hands on her knees and like bends down and looks at your feet and says that. What do you say exactly? Sorry.
I see
What the
you've
hell
been
happened
exploring
today? Sorry, continue.
I see you've explored the market.
You haven't. That's a shame.
Alton. Insane. Holy shit.
We should probably go try to find him.
Screw that. Cops are looking for him. I can't afford to get attention.
I want to tell you that I went back to wherever I said we would meet up for an hour, which was over near the docks, I believe.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Well, I couldn't see him, so he's a halfling.
I'll give you the rundown of what happened later. As for right now, I'm pretty sure all three of us are probably on some kind of seek list at this point.
Yeah, I can hide myself, but I'd rather just not get caught.
Well, you actually are probably safe, as you didn't get involved.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like, the worst I did was help someone.
Yeah.
Well, let's get away from here then.
Agreed. Let's go to the docks.
Yep.
Alright. So you guys walk about 100 feet to... Well, there's a few dock workers unloading a ship. There was...
I also wanted to be hiding so that nobody can find me and like be checking my money again.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. That's,
I'm gonna say with advantage because you were spending the time to get a good position.
also because I'm a halfling. I'm
Halfling-
hiding specifically from like the guards.
Yeah.
And,
So
you know,
you just kind of like open up a crate. It has rubber chickens inside. You step inside, close the crate.
Squeak.
put Seth behind the crate.
That's the sound that you make.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You get comfortable inside of it, and they make a few noises whenever you move, but they've settled down.
Every time you breathe.
I get a short rest. How about a long rest?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, till they find you, let's just say it's a short rest.
Oh, sick. That'll get me some health.
He got beat up by hobos, just saying.
I didn't really get beat up. I mean, I'm
No,
pretty
you got beat
healthy,
up.
and I could have stabbed him and killed one of them. One of them I couldn't have killed. He probably.
Yes,
would've.
yes, we were all there for the adventures of Alton.
The bum
I don't know
beater.
what was up with that.
Okay,
guy.
so, with Alton hidden, what do you three do? There's
I'm looking for like a
there's several different
Sorry.
ships, several different workers moving about, looking down this little strip about 200 feet either way. There's maybe about 3 dozen or so different workers unloading about 5 different ships, and then loading up new material.
I am specifically going to look for any ships that are going to or came from Hulanuka.
Ulanuka.
Yes.
Give me an investigation.
Character sheet.
I'm looking for ships that'll go to Ukal.
You get further off of the name every time you say it.
Investigation.
What did he pronounce it right?
Hulanuka?
Yep.
Yeah. Golden, you just kind of like glancing around. You don't really see anything that really shouts out that. You could spend a while to walk around and check each ship around the...
Well, can
outside
I
the
be
spells.
help? Can I do my own investigation?
Yes.
Or, actually, wait. Shit. What's your name? Fine. What's your investigation?
0.
Okay, yeah, I'll be doing my own investigation.
I'm the investigating dude.
Edward, looking around, it looks like most of the ships actually go to Uktha.
Alright, that is where I want to go, right? The message you sent me?
Yeah.
I'll probably tell Holden. Hey, it looks like most of these ships are going where we want to go.
Where you want to go.
Okay, fair enough, but still.
Well,
I at least can tell you where they're not going.
I'm point out the ones that are actually going there, and I'm gonna go check the other ones.
You kind of had like a small sample size, as there was just like the 5 that's in your immediate vicinity that you were just kind of looking over. From the markings, you could tell that they go to Uktha. The rest of them seem to just go to different parts of the Bloodlands. Specifically, there seems to be most of them going to a place called Kylith, and then another one going to Houghton.
I'm staying kind of behind the group, and I'm actually like looking around to see if I can hear or see Alton.
Alright, give me a investigation.
Pumped.
You don't see him anywhere. And Edward, that's pronounced Uktha.
Uktha, so yeah, me and Holden are going to the same place.
No, I'm going to Hulanuka. I need to find a ship going there. I'm not
Ulanuka,
going there.
okay,
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
point.
Don't know why I keep mixing up. Okay,
Why are you going to Ugtha?
because it's the easiest way to get the fuck out of the Bloodlands.
Yes,
Which
and
we all
into
probably have
the land of the orcs. But that's fine.
That's where. I mean, that's probably where Arthak is.
Maybe. That's one of the things that I want to find out when I get to go to this fucking bard college!
So anything in particular?
I just want everyone to be clear, in this whole session, 3 hours, I've taken a bath.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get back to you in just a moment. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. You got invitations and a map to everywhere in the city, then went to the very nicest place of the city, then got a bath. Okay, let's be clear.
Excuse me.
We should probably let him do his thing for
All right. So you guys
Yeah,
spent
we
your
got what we
time.
needed.
Yeah, you guys spent your time looking at
Where did
that
Fine go?
Ovu.
Where did Fine go?
Fine went off with the ruffians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course, the ruffians.